Hello everybody, I'm Charlie, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a strawberry sauce from scratch. My recipe for strawberry sauce calls for an original strawberry sauce recipe. Nothing too great about it. It's just fresh strawberries, fresh frozen strawberries, with a little bit of sugar, a little bit of lemon juice, and put it over a pot and cook it, and here it is. Nice, pretty, red color, like my outfit. But yep, I'm going to show you step by step on how to make this delicious sauce. So without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Okay, this is all what you're going to need to make your strawberry sauce. Okay, to my left, right here, I have one 16-ounce pack of fresh strawberries. Now as you can see, they're bright red and nice, beautiful color. Now what we're going to do with these strawberries is we're going to wash them. We're going to take the little stems off, and we're going to freeze them overnight. Okay, and you're going to also need some pure cane sugar and one lemon. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to squeeze the lemon juice out of here to add into our strawberry sauce, because it gives it lemon juice gives strawberry sauce a nice flavor. So yeah, and there we have it. Okay, now it's time to clean our strawberries. Okay, here I have one strawberry right here, and what we're going to do is we're going to remove the top of the stem like that, and we're just going to drop it in there. We're going to do it to each one of them until they're all added in. Okay, now that we have all the stems removed off of the strawberries, now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and rinse them off. Now at this point you can go ahead and check your strawberries to make sure that they have no deformities like mold or anything like that, because you know supermarkets now these days they tend to sell strawberries with mold on them, so you got to be very careful, and especially when you're in the supermarket, to check your strawberries to make sure that they are 100% clean and fresh. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and rinse them off. Okay. Okay, and I have my bin right here with the strawberries came in, and what we're going to do is we're going to add those strawberries in here. Set that up there. Rinse that off. Okay, now that we've finished that, now here I have my strawberries, all of them stems removed and nice and clean. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put these strawberries in the freezer and let them sit in there overnight. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to let that sit overnight. Okay, now we're going to take our strawberries out the refrigerator after letting them freeze for about a day. Here we have it, frozen strawberries. And what we're going to do now is we're going to let these strawberries thaw out completely, which is going to take hours. So what I do is I take my strawberries out at night, so that way the next day I get up in the morning, they'll all be thawed out and make strawberry sauce. Okay, now if you want to do it a little bit more quicker, you can always use the microwave right here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to use the microwave. I'm going to let them thaw out as is. I'm just going to leave it like that, let them thaw out for a few hours, and we'll be back when they're fully thawed out. Okay people, we are back after thawing out our strawberries overnight, and as you can see, they are completely thawed out, and when I pick one up and I touch it, it is very soft, and that's exactly what you want. Okay, and as you can see underneath here, I have a lot of drippings from our strawberries after they thawed out. Now this this mixture down here, this little excess juice. Don't throw it away or discard it. We're going to take that and we're going to add that into our strawberry mixture from when we cook it. Okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to put these strawberries in a food processor and blend them all the way through. Okay? Okay, here I have my pot here, which we're going to prep our strawberry mixture and put it in this pot to cook. Okay? So now we're going to go ahead and process our strawberries. Here we have our food processor. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add our strawberries in here. Put our lid on. And we're going to mix it until it's well blended. Okay. Now that we have our strawberry mixture, as you can see, we got it nice and blended. You see how easy that was? Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to take this mixture off here. And we're going to add it into our pot here. Preheat our fire on medium-high heat. Okay, now it's time to make our strawberry sauce. Now, we have our strawberry sauce in a pot, and right now, as you can see, as we're stirring it, it's a little bit thick, but that's fine because that all will change as you cook it. Okay? Okay, the first thing we're going to do is, remember that strawberry liquid that we had at the bottom of our pan once we thawed out our strawberries? This is the first thing we're going to add in. Now if you don't have none of this, then that's fine, it doesn't matter. But you're always going to have a little bit left over. But whatever liquid you have over, you just add it into your pot. Okay? I'm going to mix that in. Like I said, when this starts cooking, like bubbling and boiling, it's going to turn into a nice, smooth liquid. See, right now it's pretty foamy, but once we cook it, that'll all change. Okay? Okay, next what we're going to do is, here I have 1/2 cup of white sugar. We're going to go ahead and add that in. Oops, made a little mess. Okay, now that we added our white sugar in, we're going to go ahead and we're going to mix it. I'm going to make sure the sugar is dissolved. Right now you hear a little grain of sugar in there, but that's fine. I'm going to mix this in and keep mixing it. It's very important to mix your strawberry sauce literally at all times. You don't want it to burn or stick or anything like that. Okay? Okay, and before we do anything, we're going to go ahead and just do a little taste test. May need a little bit more sugar. Okay? So, here I have an extra 1/2 cup of sugar, so that's 1 cup of sugar I'm adding already in here. Okay, and we're going to mix this in. Now, after this point, if you can taste it again, and if it does not come out to your desired sweetness, you're going to keep adding an extra 1/2 cup. Okay, Now we've been letting our strawberry sauce warm for about 5 minutes now, and as you can see, it's starting not to become so foamy now. As you can see, it's you can start seeing the red. The only foam we have is at the very top, which will clear up in a second. We got to keep mixing it. Okay, now it's time to add our final ingredient. Okay, so over a mesh strainer that I have here, we're going to put some fresh lemon juice in here. And go ahead and squeeze a little bit of that in there. Okay, set that aside. And we're going to mix that in. Now I want to warn you, if you make a mistake and add too much lemon juice, don't worry, don't throw your mixture away, because once you cook it all the way through and strain it and leave it out for the next day, that lemon juice flavor will give it extraordinary flavor. It might taste a little sour, but all that sour and bitterness will go away for the next day. Okay? That's why it's always good to prepare your strawberry sauce the day before, so the day of, it'll be perfect. It'll be settled. The flavor will be great. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to bring this mixture to a slight boil. Okay, now that we have our strawberry sauce at a boil, and as you can see, as your strawberry sauce boils, it's kind of wanting to come to the top and overflow your pot. But what you're going to do is, in order for it to settle all the way down, you're going to turn your fire completely off. And what's going to happen is it's going to return and settle back to its original size. Now it's important that you keep stirring this. You can't stop stirring it. You got to keep stirring it over and over and over again. Okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and bring this back to a ball. And we're going to let this boil for about an extra 5 minutes. Okay, our strawberry sauce is now done. Now I want to remind you that you can cook it longer if you like, to get it a little bit more thick, but once it cools off, it automatically be thick anyways. So go ahead and turn our fire off. Now as you can see, it's a nice bright red color. It's less foamy. It's still a little foamy at the top, but that's alright. As you can see, there it is. Homemade strawberry sauce right there. We're not finished quite yet. We got a few more things we got to do. What we're going to do is we're going to let this cool for about, I give it about 10 minutes. Because we want to mesh strain it. We want to strain it through the mesh strainer to get all the seeds out and everything. But here it is. Strawberry sauce. Now at first you might be a little concerned because it looks a little bit soupy, but don't worry. Once it cool off, it'll automatically thicken. Okay, we've been letting our strawberry sauce cool off for about 10 minutes, and I want to show you how it looks. See how that looks? Bright red. Don't worry about the foamy part, because once you strain it and everything, and it cools completely off, all that foam will be gone. So we got this nice, and still gonna be a little hot. That's alright. We're gonna go ahead and mesh strain it now. So on to the next step. Okay, here I have my mesh strainer in my large bowl ready to go. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and pour our strawberry sauce right here, a little bit at a time, into the mesh strainer. And what we're straining out is like the seeds and some of the pulp. A lot of people don't like that in their strawberry sauce. Show you how it looks underneath. Look. And as you can see, when it's straining, you see what you're left with? What that look like? Strawberry jam, correct. That's what it is. So not only do you have strawberry sauce, you have strawberry jam as well. Okay, we've added all of our strawberry sauce into this large bowl here. And what we're going to do now is we're going to let this cool. The reason why I want you to let this cool is because the flavors can settle. Okay, I rather prefer this cool off overnight and put in the fridge, so that way the flavors can settle and you're going to get that nice strong strawberry flavor for the next day. It's very important to let this completely cool. Now you can use it right away if you want to, but I just want to remind you that the flavor won't be until like a few hours from now when it settles. Okay, now I also want to show you over here. Over here I have the strawberry jam that I showed you. This is what was left after we meshed out our strawberry sauce. Okay, and you don't have to throw this away. What you can do this, you can take this, add it onto your favorite sandwiches, and you could make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with this. So don't discard this. You can use this. This tastes just as good as this over here. So you want to keep this right here. This is like strawberry jam. Okay. Now this also can be a strawberry puree where you can blend it some more and add it to your cake or whatever if you like. Okay. But here we have it, homemade strawberry sauce right here. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like up, subscribe to my channel so you can enjoy all of my delicious recipes cooked right here in my kitchen. If you have any questions or comments, please post them, or you can email me at charliethecookandrews@gmail.com. Until then, take care, and I hope you have a blessed day. Bye-bye.